Hi, hello, my name is Gomer Joseph. I hope we've all been having a great day so far. Welcome back to another True Crime Tuesdays video. If you are new, I welcome you. Today I'll be discussing the mysterious death of Kristy Kelley. Now, I say that her death is mysterious because her death was ruled an accident. Yet there are those, including those who loved Kristy, who believe that foul play was involved in her death. From the information that I gathered, it does seem like there is more to the story. Here we go. Since Kristy was 27 when she died, I would assume that she was born around like 1986 or 1987 in Boonville, Indiana, to parents Todd and Kathy Scales. Kristy did have siblings. She had a sister named Lori, and she did have children named Ava and Owen. Now, when she had these kids, she was married to a man. I don't really know his name. There's not much about her children's father other than the fact that she was married to this man, but they divorced sometime after the kids were born. But she did become a single mother as she moved back into her parents' house with her kid. People describe Kristy as someone who loved children. Of course, her, children are an example of that. People have described Kristy as a dedicated mom. She did work as a pharmacy technician at a CVS in her area. People have said that Kristy was pretty. They have called her fun-loving, vivacious, bubbly, brave, and someone who spoke her mind. On August 13th, 2014, Kristy and a group of her friends spent time with each other at some bar while her kids were spending time with their father. Tommy Mattingly, I believe that's how you say his last name, was a bartender who worked, of course, at the bar. He stated how when her group left, she did still, sit at the bar stool and, pretty much stayed there even after the bar was closed. Now, while Tommy and another coworker were training a new bartender, Tommy stated how when he and, this other coworker who knew Kristy, who was a friend of Kristy's, they turned around to check on Kristy, but what they didn't expect was for her to just completely disappear without even saying goodbye. They began to search the bar for her, even searching the women's bathroom, but she was nowhere to be found inside, so they believed that she just went home. The next morning, Todd and Kathy, who were Kristy's parents, they arrived at the CVS where Kristy worked at, but they didn't see her car. Coworkers were constantly texting her phone asking Kristy where she was, and since she never usually arrived late to work and would have called out if she was unable to make it to work, Kelley's parents began to text her as well, but received, no response at all. Since Kristy wasn't responding to the text messages, Kathy did begin to worry, but Todd did his best to stay calm in order to keep his wife calm. They eventually found out that their daughter was last seen at the bar. Then Todd called a friend who worked at the sheriff's office, since Todd used to be a former jailer, and informed his friend how there might have been a problem and that Kristy might be missing. While Kristy is missing, the janitor at the bar was cleaning both of the bathrooms, then found Kristy's cell phone in the women's bathroom, which caused Kristy's whole family to panic and were wondering where she was. Soon enough, many people in the community were looking for Kristy. Police even questioned people who knew Kristy and who last saw Kristy. They were questioned. On September 16th, 2014, a month and a day after Kristy disappeared, her SUV was found in a small lake with Kristy's body unfortunately found inside. Though the family and friends found Kristy, they were absolutely heartbroken that they had to find her in that type of state. Even though investigators ruled Kristy's death as an accidental drowning due to drunk driving, those close to her believed there was more to the story. Even the bartender, Tommy Mattingly, stated how Kristy wasn't drunk before she left. The source of the suspicion was this question: why would Kristy leave her cell phone in a public bathroom? The family asked Sheriff Brett Cruz to open the case files so that they'd be able to see what the investigation findings were, but Sheriff Cruz denied their request, sealing the records without an explanation, causing Todd to do his own investigation, even hiring an attorney named April Edwards to help out with this case. Further into their investigation, the family discovered something sketchy. They discovered how Kristy's SUV was found in park with her keys in her pocket, and how Kristy was found in the back seat of the SUV. This is when the theories come in. The theories are basically that actually one of Kristy's exes had to have done something with her death. One of Kristy's exes, who was in law enforcement, the theory in that is that there might have been a cover-up, which is why, the case files weren't, open to the family, and why the, sheriff's office didn't really give out an explanation why they couldn't, offer the family the case files. Now, looking through text, they found out that one of Kristy's exes threatened her a week before her disappearance. This ex was interviewed once, but there, for some reason, wasn't some follow-up. Another ex admitted to keeping track of wherever Kristy was. What do you believe happened to Kristy? Do you believe one of her exes had something to do with her death? Why do you think the police would quickly rule her death as an accident and not release the case files to the family? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. When Kristy's family and friends found her, the last thing they wanted to find was her dead body. Kristy was taken away from people who loved her so much. Her children are now growing up without their mother. So many memories have been taken away from them. The God that I serve, the God of the Bible, is a God of justice, and he also knows exactly what happened to Kristy that night. If there was foul play involved, he'll make sure that justice is served. I thank you all so much for taking the time in your day to watch this video. If you did like this video, please feel free to hit the like button. Once again, if you have any thoughts on this case, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about the next video. If there's a certain true crime case that you want me to cover, please let me know, and I'll go ahead and talk to y'all later for True Crime Tuesdays. I'll talk to y'all later.